Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the essential oil of celery seed. Now we all know celery. We find it in shopping centres, supermarkets and down at the farmers markets. In fact, it's a vegetable that has been used and cultivated for a long time. Back through the Greeks, the Romans, the ancient Egyptians, they were all using celery. Now, one of the really interesting things about celery is it requires large amounts of water to grow. It's actually native to the Middle East and it would grow around marshes and very watery areas. It's one of the very few plants that is sacred to the god Neptune and also the planet of that named after the god as well. So this has got a really watery type of energy about it. And we're going to look at the different ways that you can work with that water energy and celery seed in this video. Now, of course, the essential oil comes from the seed of the vegetable, and this is steam distilled, and it gives this really kind of fresh but earthy aromaed oil with a whole bunch of uses. So stay tuned to this video as we dive in and explore all the different ways you can holistically use celery seed essential oil. One of the popular crazes at the moment is drinking celery juice, and although celery juice has lots of benefits for our body, celery is one of the most pesticide-laden vegetables. And an alternative to this is adding a few drops of pure therapeutic grade celery seed essential oil to a glass of water and drinking that in the morning. If you're not too keen on the taste, maybe pop a drop of citrus in there as well. Celery seed essential oil is really great for supporting all of our digestive health. It helps with detoxification, helps everything to run properly, helps everything move properly. So if you're having any issues or challenges with your digestive system, celery seed is great for you. Now, alternatively to consuming it internally, you can actually massage it with a carrier oil on the area of concern. In fact, celery seed is not only great for your digestive system, but it's good if you're feeling a bit of aches and pains. So a few different ways to use it this way is rubbing it on the soles of your feet, massaging on the soles of your feet, or an area of concern that may be a bit stiff or, having a bit of problems moving, or popping a few drops in a bath with some Epsom salts and having a nice soak. And allow that nice fluidity of celery seed to kind of come back into the body. It also can be used as an insect repellent, so it's really good for that. And it can support women at their time of the month, so rubbing it on the abdomen can be really great in that way as well. Some people have found celery seed has also helped with headaches. If you've got a headache, grab the celery seed, diffuse it, anoint it on the area where you're getting that bit of grief, and that can be really fabulous as well. Just as celery seed essential oil is great for helping to detox the body, it's also great for detoxifying the mind. It's relaxing and calming, and it helps us drop attitudes and thoughts that aren't serving us. In fact, what I find, celery seed essential oil is one of the premier oils for stopping us falling into a state of comparison. Now, whether you're comparing yourself to your siblings or other family members or people in your life, or more dangerously, comparing our everyday life to the highlight reel of people we see on social media, celery seed stops us doing that. Celery seed helps you realize that we each have unique traits and unique magic. And when we compare how we are to someone else, we're looking at what their good traits are and not honoring our own traits. Remember, I talked about celery seed before being that very Neptunian energy, so it has that very oceanic, that very flow energy. And I always want you to think of this kind of spaced out man or God kind of going, hey, it doesn't really matter what you do because I'm going to do my own thing. This is what celery seed helps you to do, to stop caring what other people are doing and start doing what you want to do. Celery seed teaches us that we don't need to dull our light or dull someone else's light to shine. We each can shine brightly and in different ways. This is an amazing oil for helping you find your unique magic and shine bright, and not worry about what everyone else around you is doing. When you think of celery seed, I want you to think of water, I want you to think of the ocean, and I want you to think of that fluidity and that flow. So celery seed is really good for helping you to go with the flow of the universe and to kind of take the guide of the universe. It's also for encouraging other people to do the same thing, to kind of relax and not be so judgmental of other people. So if there's going to be a bit of tension in an area and you need to kind of relax that, diffusing celery seed or even aromatically dressing in it so you've got that aroma around you will help everyone to relax a lot more. A lot of the time in our lives we try and force things, we try and make things happen a certain way. Celery seed is going to be a great one to actually help you just relax and listen to the cues of the universe. It's going to help you to dive deeper into things and let go of restrictions and beliefs, because each time we believe something, we stop opening up to other opportunities and other options. Celery seed will actually help you drop all those things that you thought you knew and make you a student of the universe again, and dive into the pool of knowledge and find out what new things there are to discover. Since celery seed essential oil is connected to the element of water so strongly, it's really good for helping you to connect with the elemental beings of this realm as well. So what are the elemental beings of water? Well, we probably hear mostly of the merfolk, the mermaids and the mermen. These keep the wisdom of the oceans and the great waterways, but there are also lots of different types of undines and oceanids, and you find them in creeks and rivers and streams and all these different places. So what you can do if you want to connect with these elemental beings, get some celery seed, pop it in your hand, breathe it in, and then just sit and relax at a beautiful water space like this, at the ocean or whatever. Listen to the sound of the water. What happens? The watery realm is the realm of love, feelings and emotions. It can help us to find balance in this realm and to guide us on what to do and to listen to our emotions and how they are a powerful guiding force. Celery seed will enable you to do that. As you meditate around a water place, you may have visions, you may have a spontaneous thought come into your mind, an emotion may come up that guides you, and celery seed will help to facilitate this guidance and allow you to connect with these elemental beings. I can't guarantee that you're going to see a mermaid if you work with celery seed essential oil, but you can definitely connect with their magic, their influence and their wisdom if you relax, if you allow, and you give it time and space. Use celery seed in harmony with a few different chakras. First of all, really good with the sacral chakra, bringing in that flowing energy, helping us to be a bit more creative, find our own magic and be who we truly are and express ourselves. If you're also interested in diving into more spirituality, bring in celery seed with chakras like the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. It'll help to unveil different things that you hadn't actually connected with before. If you're diving into a new realm of spirituality or a new realm of study, maybe you've just got into angels, or maybe you want to get a bit more into astral travel, then this is where celery seed is going to be really good. It's going to open you up and bring in new opportunities, new options and new answers for you, things that you've never delved into before. So simply having that in your hands and breathing it in as you focus on those chakras, anointing it on those chakras, or diffusing it and having it around your space. Allow its magic to dance with your magic and allow those chakras to start to alight and bring in new discoveries. When it comes to blending celery seed, because it may not be one you want to just have in a diffuser or a perfume or anything by itself, then there's a whole range of different oils you can blend it with. Aromatically, it smells really nice if you mix it with things like juniper berry, cypress, Siberian fir, Douglas fir, frankincense and geranium, even a bit of lavender can be really good. So play around with some of those blends. Of course, if you're working on the chakras, other sacral chakra oils such as summer savory, jasmine, orange, clementine, tangerine, neroli can be really good. Or if you're working on third eye, juniper berry, sandalwood can be amazing. Or the crown chakra, that's where your lavender and your frankincense would be really powerful as well. Of course, if you are making celery to help your body detox, then using different oils such as lemongrass can be really good. It can be really good with lemon myrtle as well, and anointing that over your body. Or again, you can put a bit of wild orange or grapefruit in a drop of water with the celery seed, and that can help as well. But remember, you must have a pure therapeutic grade one where the company says, yes, that celery seed essential oil is okay to ingest. Always follow the labels and the recommendations of the company. When I'm working with celery seed essential oil, I love to bring in other gifts of nature and take this real holistic approach. So I love working with crystals, and especially those kind of watery energy ones when I'm working with that celery seed. So Larimire's a really great one, aquamarine's a really good one, planchite's really nice, but there's also a bit of a rare one that if you can find it, harmonizes stunningly with celery seed. It's actually called Neptunite. It's that black crystal on the end there. Neptunite, of course, is named after the god and the planet. And this is a really great crystal for helping you to drop judgment. Judgment of yourself, but judgment of other people as well, especially if you have judgment on your family members or people that you're really close to. But by working with Neptunite and Celery Seed together, it will really help you to embrace what is happening, what people are doing, and go, hey, you're on your own path and that's okay. But that also gives me freedom to go on my path, and that's okay as well. I don't have to follow you down the path you want to follow down. Really good if we're trying to break generational habits and that type of thing as well. Now, animal guides, if you want to bring in some animal wisdom when you're working with Celery Seed, then hey, any aquatic animal is going to be great, but why not consider the jellyfish? The jellyfish, of course, goes with the flow wherever the currents take it. And jellyfish can show us how to, again, not try and force our lives all the time, but be open to let the universe guide us. Sometimes we get so determined on it, something happening a certain way, we shut off opportunities from the universe, and jellyfish, along with Celery Seed essential oil, can show us how to kind of go with that flow. Astrologically, of course, Celery Seed resonates with the planet Neptune, and thus the planet Neptune rules the star sign of Pisces. This is one of the true essential oils of Pisces. So Pisceans, what I love about Pisces is they have that real magical spiritual energy. In fact, they're said to be the oldest sign of the zodiac, and they have 1 foot on Earth and 1 foot on the other side. So they have this ability to kind of connect with other realms and that magical essence and that type of thing as well. They can go with the flow, all these types of things. So if you're a Pisces, Celery Seed is really going to help you to embrace that energy. Or if you'd like to dive in and be a bit more Piscean, be a bit more dreamy, see the world as a beautiful, magical place, believe in magic again, then bring Celery Seed into your life. Now remember, when it comes to getting essential oils, they're not all the same. In fact, you need to make sure that you're working with a pure, therapeutic grade one so that you're getting all the benefits I've been talking about in this video. If you'd like to find out more on how to get that, my details are below. Drop me a line and we'll have a chat and I'll help you out with getting some Celery Seed. Whether you want to have it in your water in the morning, whether you want to use it in meditation, balancing chakras, we can find the best Celery Seed for you. Now, of course, if you've worked with Celery Seed, I'd love to find out your experience with it as well. So please leave a comment in the section below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.